From London to Ghana, yeah. BWF in the house, let's go. Integrity, excellence. We rise together. We stand with you. We stand with you. BWF, when the path is tough, we'll pull you through. From Seven Sisters to Accra too. We stand with you. We stand with you. On the high road in London town. 28 on a house we're found. And Christine the sound. Family, immigration, wills and probate, we're around. 30 years strong in the game. We got a law in our name. When life gets heavy, we lift the weight. Together we claim the fame. Oh, you want a dream? You need a team. BBUF by your side, shine like the stream. From across Golden Dawn to London City gleam.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specialising in a range of legal services. Welcome to BWF Solicitors, a trusted and experienced law firm specialising in immigration and nationality, appeals and judicial review, dispute resolution, family and matrimonial, and other family law disputes with international context. These include matters such as private child arrangement orders, contested and uncontested divorce, non-molestation for domestic violence, and financial remedy. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you at such a difficult time. Our advice is delivered in a confidential and sensitive manner. Meet Bernard Owusu, our esteemed senior partner. With over 32 years of experience and known for his expertise and dedication to serving our clients and the community. BWF Solicitors stands for integrity, respect, excellence, teamwork, diversity, inclusion, and service to the community. We provide tailored assistance specific to your case. At BWF Solicitors, every day is filled with dedication, creativity, and a commitment to finding the best solutions for our clients. Our team at BWF Solicitors is ready to assist you with all your legal needs. You can find us at the 4th floor, Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road, Seven Sisters, London, N15 4NP. Our main office line is 0208 493 7340, or our emergency line is 07712 761 884.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your location. Mema obi biara ankrankre biara akwaba ema. And then so ye do me day so legal hour with BWF Solicitors for. Me jidi so be a wo bia ho ye. Ewiana bossa ma fidie. Ya ye hu se wiano bo nti wo pie kra. Na che se wa hihye bi na na weda na hu sampa obaye na wo so we hia no. I mean ni nyina is for the good of your body. Inti no mesre se anen na obe join ya bomodiana ka ebusua no ho. Go to our YouTube channel no call ye WhatsApp groups ne so call ye can say X call ye TikTok call ye Instagram call bebia na ka ebusua no ho. Afi uko YouTuber subscribe to the channel na like it. Na afi so adoma na wo ho no fa wonsa boss so na baby a abribia bebia no ye baso pe you be the first person to be notified. Na uko Facebook nso a say ohwe ho live stream ne pe a Mr. We need demo na we mia like button no na che say edwumadie no akwanim e de amaye bedan mo nyina asese mo be come home from now up to let me shop and then put the be pontam kakra na one or two reasons into no na to me yeah be before for baby, but I believe so within that time no one sabe count dear ama one so wenya home for so and I be can some day na some day na be can I'll introduce you my resource person for the first time. Person me catch her in advance. I appreciate her coming today. Na only a bit jumano or in other person than our dear sister. Last week you saw her, Helena Asma. Helena, you are welcome to the program. Me say mema wa kwenya na nso odi enije kese eni nchia kese mo hwam mo de exam etiefo na afi etiefo nso wahye ne nso na wajodo na afi de adwumede no ato ado wo ho nti ma akwa aba eba program no do.
Ya onya na ya ena.
It's
Anọpụ
all
mmeda
good.
wase. Miche etefu nyina michecha obi biara anọpụ wa join ye no bete ye njumezi anọpụ ncha sonko ena mezi free BWF Solicitors team mezi mohon ya do obi biara se na anọpụ wa ba join ye na ye ba ye jumezi na inde jumezi no oye dama manye kan no oye tetia wa ena afei so ye be hwehwe nsɛm mu ndɛ dwumadi no yɛn team anaa yɛn title ɔdɛde no yɛ dɛ fee waiver supporting document. What does the guidance say?
Yes, ono na ever hwe. Nti ba mokwan
Mhm.
kakra na mencheche tiefo memfrafra wanambra. Sisi awadeda nti ode yebo dewuro ma obi biara nsor na ombeka busua no. So let's keep sharing. Share. Ina yeba beka sikasam. Sikasam nso de woreka na me maye pompom because I love when they said I can reduce something to pay. Hey, oya me de papa. Another will be iska no crave ho na ma minti ahwe. Hey, now no de adom ye. You know that saying, not to them. Sika someday oba nancy home office radi application and able din I won't say mimpo na won krata and te kwante kwadwuma ye nte kwa na enya na afi was bit ya simpo na aye ai sika na ye bebre just sika okwa akotua no odoso na government no aye home office for na say kromo ha no omo hu nipa mobo pa like when you're there a whole lot of people out there are struggling when it comes to paying for things, especially the okoye ni application or originate 3,000, 4,000. Onye dwuma bia osumbo a obeden wetu adam ske. Na home office ni share aba bibi offering fee waiver ya aka ho nsam da. Enti na ye ebe ni tietia we just want to elaborate it once again to you guys. Na monta se na document ohia there. Mode ka ho na moye ma oye ye. When you listen to this particular education, just after that, you start arranging your document because it's not a day thing. Ebi wo hɔ anyame bi wɔ hɔ a iyɛ inyi da biɛ na egya yɛ because sɛ reclaim day nyi sika na efi daba ema nkrɔfo sika daba ema nkrɔfo na kyerɛ da we ayɛ yie na pɛ dɛ home office for application kyɛw dza ɔnyɛ yie. Enti na kame ho share the program. Adaisa for good morning. Nanajiman, good morning. Eric, good morning. Mama basu nyina me bibia good morning. Baby biara owo me de honchia e de ma. Na mon come on share. Enti I'll give the platform to my dear sister Helena Asmana on so for education no MBS. So we are talking about fee waiver supporting document. This is purely the documents that you need to be able to use to support your fee waiver application. No, and no has some na yebeka ene yenhye so documents are ube here and I said near guardians notes na home office for hwɛ so the market documents na wo de aba no sɛ ne ɛbɛyɛ a ɛbɛ meet the requirements na ɔmo hia for your fee waiver no ɛno ho asɛm ne ɛbɛka is all about the documents nti mo nhyɛ ne nso na efre question bi wɔ hɔ a mebisa resource person na yakɔ anim nti Madam Helena Pacho, platform belongs to you now.
Meda ase manye. Enti da my waka no ndɛ yɛn topic no ɔyɛ fee waiver supporting document. What does the guidance say? Now before I do supporting document no ɔdɛ yɛdzi kan yɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu dɛ fee waiver no ɔyɛ abanaze. Sɛ yɛka fee waiver in layman terms no ma yɛbɛka nye dɛ yɛka kyerɛ aban dɛ ɔdɛ yɛyɛ application bi na emom sika na aban si yentua no no mu yeduru mayen yen onyaza yebotum yetua nti aban onhwe na on waive dem sikasam no on waive mfi application no do on fa mayen so oban dey ye applications a ye obi bi a ye friend no IHS na application fee emom oya dem sika na o dey etua for IHS na application fee no mu yeduru na obandama ebotum ay application na your friend fee waiver no na aban wetum we dem sika na efido na emom onye obia no botum why fee waiver ye will be a your friend eligibility requirement before ebetum ay fee waiver no or de etum etre aban de or de application be or you under permission for stay as a parent and now application be under permission to stay as a parent or as a partner either on the 5-year route or on the 10-year route. And now so the day to metro abandon or the application be under private life. Mama can go to sign there. Entum enye free waiver wa bra application prekone pede ezitumuno on your human right application. Inti America there free waiver no on fee waiver no ono yet the main application but onam there say application or the etia call and sana decision makers no wa consider wa application no say sikasam nti entum entia call na ebeye bibi a wo friend fee waiver first na say aban or grant wo fee waiver na code na aban is ba ma no as ono as akodo as a wo main application no me sene si du biom de se ebeye main application or do your application under human rights application ebia wo ba epede ejina wo ba no do ede your application ebotum aye fee waiver ebia ewo kun ana ewo yer nso ebotum aye fee waiver ibinom so wo ho a ebia won kun ana won yer no oje benefit nti because of that no won meet financial requirement threshold no won so obotum aye fee waiver and sir was the one main application was atu now as a come pandemic tre yan viewers ni there fee waiver no eya onye automatic there aban the offering then obe waive sikasem no oze fidama emom there are other requirements all the emit intinde menyo boko guidance notes no ehwe bonda ma highlight nyoma bebre ono na mesisido mezamehen anape na ma tomobo ma church honase ama anytime obotum wopede we won fee waiver bia why successful into zikan ya bahwe eba na azedam na decision makers no wahwe answer wa approve obi ne fee waiver before ebeye fee waiver no or the etum etre abande ampampa entum afford sika no ebia eye ejuma but at the end of the month no sika no obo ho nsem no eze yenyoma bebre oye essential the emphasis is on essential stuff yekoye nenyi maba yebakode na ya church mu abaza ye friend essential items into before ebeye fee waiver no or the etum ye tre there ampa yehwehwe wo sikasem mu a sika ne ze onyaza obeden ebotum afford na man ye onda meka bibi de say ye fee waiver na ana ye main applications na under human rights na ye will bibi a ye friend IHS o de etua answer ye etua main application fee no aya IHS no na main application fee no depending on the type of application aya nsesa wom kaka ebia obi wo ho no obotum akade man ye me ye edwuma o ana lawyer me ye edwuma but motum etua bi montum ntua ni nyina ebia nipako no obotum etua application fee ni pe ontum onya scan tua IHS no so obendem a nipako no oye fee waiver na embra na se ana wo guidance no mu de won yi IHS no won frido ana sika odo tia for IHS no won yi onu frido na nipako no ontua application fee no nkote man ye ka asem bi de ha de ne ze aban wo ehumobo Akaban betum akada bezinti na enkonkotia IHS because IHS no sika no wo hwe. But because aban dwen ho no, asa awodze. Se botum afford mpa awo tia IHS tia application fee no because ono no owo fom. Na IHS ne ze here na aban na nkasa ebeden ye befa. Obi so botum akada oh lawyer, ameze menye adwuma. Ana me ye adwuma o. But muntu ntia no mu bia awon so ebotum ay application no. Obendema aban obeyi both IHS na application fee ni nyinaa oze efi wodo na wa ma code na ezaye wo main application no na obi nso botum akade oh lawyer amempo meye application for settlement chede membra so de menya me indefinite leave to remain but me application no home office so asa na atrom was a munduri and na me meet requirement no into wa extend me leave to remain and now may why extend me temporary permission to remain here in the UK no. Obandama or the IHS nature no or there top up now soon leave to remain no and now extension of leave to remain IHS requirement no. Obandama so also share na say enyi dem sika na be top up na I also ebotum aye fee waiver no na fee waiver no wa cover top up no. Na meka we nyinaa no mizibesi de yes ebotu my request for my ban de onbo netia but awon so bofokasem ye beka de the onus lies on you de etum extra abande ampampa fee waiver ampampa application e pede ye neze onyaza ebotum etiako na obandama document bi wo ha all the submit because aban bo hwehwe wo sika sem na wa hwe da oyampa de sika no entumentia osun obia na osun obia na ne requirement oban documenta ebia awoze eye edwuma you are not depending on anybody for financial assistance our requirements for documents no obey different from obia onoze or depend on a third party for assistance. Into in there, yabaka ono mean, ono ebien, yabaka ho asem. But yen emphasis, obejina, obia who is being supported by a third party. Enti sa bande I was a juma, but sikasem no entum na e afforda. Inyoma odezeba, baya wo pay slips. Obey your bank statement. Demano you be here with 6 months pay slips, with 6 months bank statement. Extra guidance no more. As you have to show the evidence up to the date and cover the 6 months prior to the date of the fee waiver request. If you find there's August na pede your fee waiver or day to my document from February as you go to July. Na yetumi ahwehwe wo sikasɛm na yetumi ehu dɛ ampa fee waiver no enkotum na ampa application enkotum na etua kaw nti aban ɔmo fee waiver no na yɛhwehwɛ bank statement no ma ɔno so mbra wɔ hɔ yɛhwɛ sika bia ɔyɛ 250 and above no ɔwɔ dɛ kyerɛkyerɛm obinom to kade lawyer na say bank statement is ebia sike ma ada mezi ye mpoma menke. Unfortunately, you're very important. Ono na your friend the annotation of bank statement. Inti say your bank statement no ma sike bia obem obro 250 and oye 250 and above no or there ye churchrim sike bia so way free ma ono so oye 250 and above no no so or there ye churchrim na ye try bande sika no dey na ede ye ana dey na another thing or there submit your accommodation because say your sheffield waiver no ma opada wo hu there you're destitute and you are at risk of destitution ononin there ebia enyi baby da ana there baby da no po wa eviction notice there ye na fi ho nti or there provide wo accommodation say renter tenancy agreement and utility bills. Also, in number bit today, sika spent on eziban, sika spent on transport, with utility bills, ebia etua electricity bill, etua water, etua internet, council tax na no ho nkeka ho. Ne nyinaa yɛbɛhia ne nyinaa no ho evidence na yɛdze ama aban na wahwehwɛ mu ehu dɛ ampa sika no a ɔba wo nsam no ɔyɛ ampa dɛ sika ba wo nsam dze, but sika no ɔba ebotua wo bills bewie, ebotua wo rent, ebotua wo transport, wo edzidzi wo ntarhyɛm, ebotua wo biribia bewie no na sika no wayɛ dɛn wasa. Nti dɛm application na ɛpɛ dɛ ɛyɛ no ɛnnya dɛm sika no anaa almost 4,000 anaa sika bi a ɔde etua no ɛnnya na ɛmfa ntua. Na meka biribi dɛ ndɛ yɛn emphasis ɔbɔwɔ nhɔn a third party na ɔsupport hɔn no. Sɛ yɛka third party a ɔyɛ hɔn a kyerɛ dɛ yɛka dɛ hɔn a hɔn ankasa dze wɔntum wɔn afford biribiara nti they are relying on someone else or they are relying on maybe the government even itself and a local authority bi to meet their daily essential needs. Yɛka essential needs a ma yɛreka nye dɛ wo edziban, wo accommodation, wo bills, wo transport, ɔno na government ɔhwɛ as essential items. Nti saa wankasa ɛkɔpɛ fee waiver na sɛ yɛfa wo document mu yɛhu dɛ book holiday last week akɔ ana last month akɔ US aba, last 2 months akɔ Dubai aba, next week etwa ticket ɛsɛ ɛreba abɔkɔ Ghana aban ɔmfa mo because wehu dɛ enya sika but is live luxurious lifestyle. Nti ɔba ndɛm a aban ɔbɛka dɛ ɔmfa fee waiver no ɔmfa mo. Sisi a yɛnkɔ hɔn a third party fo na wɔ support hɔn no. Obotum ama ne dɛ wo partner a ɛnyɛ ne tena no anaa yɛn first no yɛnkasa about hɔn a yɛ consider hɔn as third party. Patwa ma yɛnkɔ guidance no do. Sɛ yɛka third party a kɔsoro kakra. Yɛka third party a ma yɛreka nye dɛ awɔdze rely on obi for them ɔmboa no. Nti sɛ ɛyɛ fee waiver a aban botum ebisa dɛ na sɛ obi na ɔboa wo for financially a adɛn nti na dɛm nyimpa kor no ɔyɛ dɛn ɔnno mmom ɔntua wo application fee no. Sɛ if that is your case a ɔno ɔwɔ dɛ ɛkɔ another extent na prove anaa demonstrate ɛdze kyerɛ aban dɛ ɔyɛ susuampa dɛ obi na ɔboa me financially but nyimpa kor no onnyi dɛm financial capacity dɛ ɔbotua me application fees no ɔdze ama me. Ɔba ndɛm a aban ɔnhwehwɛ wankotsee wo ndzɛmba mu but ɔbɔhwehwɛ third party no nso ne ndzɛmba mu. Nti sɛ yɛka third party no a yɛreka family or friend anaa the local authorities. Family or friend. Sɛ ɛhwɛ guidance no mu a guidance no say sɛ nyimpa kor no ne family member anaa ne close relative ɛna ɔsponsor ne financially a then ɔwɔ dɛ nyimpa kor no otum declare ne financial document. Ebia wo close family no ɔyɛ wo maame anaa wo papa anaa wo ba panyin anaa nso dɛ obotum ayɛ dɛ wo partner wo yer anaa wo kun. Sɛ ɛhwɛ guidance no mu a ɔse sɛ nkorɔfo dei na wɔresupport wo dza a ɔwɔ dɛ hɔn nso wo declare one financial document. Nti ɔwɔ dɛ yenya wɔn pay slips So our employment ma or they one pay slips, in one bank statement. So when you employment ma anywhere when you want sika no or then once we declare said nipa korona or support to financially no. So and also other welfare benefits do and now tax credit da also one say I am one sponsors no and now one support one what the welfare benefit na tax credit no I am one and sunsunya wom kakra onye ne de say other welfare benefit do and I beka de ebia ame na me fee waiver no but mukun da welfare benefit do another onya some form of tax credit ehwe guidance no ma guidance ne say ameme application for fee waiver na decision maker no or there or assess ameme financial situation na assess welfare benefit no anka generally no welfare benefit na tax credit na mekun onya no only the decision maker no or consider it as part of sika obayen household. But then there is an exception in a day. Them welfare benefits na wasn't my it is for a specific reason. Maybe I want more PIP for health reasons, one more PIP and things for disability na nyoma. But ya shushem na yehu anaban shushem no hu there. Them benefits na wasn't my whole partner no. Say won't use benefits no for the reason for which I wasn't my honda or but we save them sika no. Na say ebisa honda oh eben azinti na wa bobo them sika no na wakade oh ebe ya bobo na yes holiday bi anadema aban will take it into consideration. It's my American there. One aya won kunu and now one whether welfare benefits na tax credit na no do no. Essentially no only there them sika no bo won same no was it can sika oba household no except that money is being used or spent on a luxury lifestyle. It is only on that occasion and guidance necessary so them not record that them not cause that or there my friend then decision maker no and our case worker no or calculate them sika na zini na also can sika oba one same. Say I record na ye can nature of nature of relationship no na say and family or friends no. Aban say and guidance no ɔse sɛ nyimpa na ɔbɔ no ɔyɛ wo close family member or the case worker no ɔhwɛ there do they have a certain responsibility towards you so ɔyɛ wo kun ɔyɛ wo maame ɔyɛ wo ba panyin na ase da aban botum aka dɛ easy ɔyɛ reasonable there since a na wɔbɔ no ɔyɛ reasonable there wobotum wabɔ na akɔde atua for application no unless ebotum aka kyerɛ wɔn dɛ ana ebotum akyerɛkyerɛ wɔn mu ana ebotum demonstrate akyerɛ wɔn dɛ regardless dɛ wɔbɔ no they are not in the financial capacity to do so. Na answer na aban ana decision maker na ɔbɛba back wabɛka kyerɛ dɛ nyimpako yɛ ɔbɔre ma nyimpako no ɔno ntua wɔ application no fees no nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ a wɔhwɛ nneɛma 3 ɔtwɛmama guidance no. The first thing na wɔhwɛ no wɔfrɛ no the nature of the relationship ɔno no yɛaka ho asɛm dada yɛka the nature of the relationship ɔno na America dɛ ɔyɛ close family member na adze na aban bɛka dɛ oh ɛna dɛm dza kɔ no kɔtua nnipa no application fee no man. But the emphasis is on reasonableness. Is it reasonable that wɔbɛka kyerɛ hɔn ebi nnipa no ɔbɔ but ɔno nso wɔ other financial requirements ebi mboa na ɔdze ma wo no ɔyɛ dɛ ɔma accommodation ɔma wo edziban mezi na nneɛma ɔno dze yɛhwɛ a ɔbɛka dɛ oh dɛm mboa yi dze ɔnyɛ mboa biara no mu yɛ duru biara dɛm nti dɛm na ɔte dze a yɛnkasa yɛbɛma wo code na ɛdze akɔyɛ wo main application. The second thing na aban ɔbɔhwɛ no ɔyɛ ɔfrɛ no the level of assistance. Manyɛ either yɛn technical team no wɔnya a little issue nti yɛnkɔ
issue
commercial break quickly na.
yo etiefoɔ no ahwɛfoɔ m sɛ yɛn technical team no face a bit difficult bi nti no yɛbɛtwa yɛn ho nanso yɛbɛtwa yɛn ho aba no mɛbɔ mo nkaeɛ sɛ nyame yɛ adom a ɔkyena the community and the law na ɛbɛba so na yɛnua bɛma ɔreku frimpɔn na ɛbɛdi mu akotene a very beautiful topic there nti make it a date na bɛhyia yɛn afei nso no akwambɔ yi dodoɔ no a na ɛtu kwan memfa wei nto dwa dodoɔ no a na ɛtu kwan don't go and then face challenges at the borders especially the airport na ɔrefa akɔ wo kurom no mesrɛ wɔ ani die mu sisi yɛsi biribiara yi visa me a mete hɔ koraa na menim adekode but afei na mehu what yi visa no ɛteɛ so bɔ mmɔden a na yɛ wonya wo yi visa a ɛkyerɛ wo status ɛwɔ ɔmo I think two things baako yɛ wo status a ɛkyerɛ wo kurom ha sɛ ampa wɔ asetena wɔ ha na baako nso yɛ yi visa a wobɛtumi ɛnna ɛbɛkyerɛ na afei nso wobɛwɔ share code a yɛde tu kwan you generate a share code a yɛde tu kwan ɛno nso yɛ separate from the yi visa no wobɛ generate nti na m sɛ when you get to the borders na ɛno ɛna wode bɛkyerɛ na ɔmo abɔ saa code no into their system to ɛbɛyi wepie na akyerɛ ɔmo wo a woyɛ ɛne watesena a wowɔ ɛne nua a ɔsɛ ɔmo nso yɛ ɛde boa wo ɛwɔ hɔnom. So it's very, very important to have these documents with you whilst traveling. Ampa obi bisa sɛ na o passport o passport no nso edi hene nso ɛwɔ hɔ na kyerɛ sɛ you can't travel without passport like we all know. O passport ne count. So if you print out your e-visa, you print out your share code now they are show passport no fɛfɛɛfɛ na kyerɛ sɛ wode tu kwan na asomdwe ntɔkwa bibia amba. But I think say mo a mokita British passport no mo deɛ yɛ exception nti no mo deɛ no deɛ ɛm sɛ mo yi visa anaasɛ share code no ɛnhyɛ da ha mo adwene but I think say you still have some form of visa bi a wode bɛfa borders no so watch out na inquire about it ansa na way to kwan ɛna afei nso dodoɔ no a ɛyɛ transit transit no happen pa in the term say Mbia na open direct flight no sometimes they are a bit expensive na also no Mbia ode nkwala omudi wechi na kyerɛ sika po na ubenya a bit another flight a ɛyɛ cheaper nanso ne country a ofi no before ombɛkɔ hɔ ansa na ɔmo akɔ back home no you need to obtain a hono transit visa. Go online, find out. Say plane na me kwa kofa corona be kwa kofa so ansana mako mikromo no. Me hia sa transit visa na ehia nkasa say ubeye sa inquiries no ansana way to kwan. And some good news been so amete one of these transit visas no. Obi etu kwan from UK or free Ghana and a ba UK. Na all kono ye ni ticket na in such a way say or call Dubai, plane or fire, Emirates not fire, no, ebefa Dubai and sana ako Ghana. Na or your transit in a way say the same plane, but or your transit 1 week transit, ain't a call Dubai no, onya kwenya etna Dubai krone so for 1 week and sana the same flight na when tia extra money bia sikano tia from the beginning of the auto ticket no eno when Fabian count for the 1 week I go stay with Dubai and sana or Ghana no until nya experience enya na say or the one ticket pe ekum anoma mienu na I think say it's a very nice thing say who person who experience the sa chrono obekɔ so no person experience your home so bia da miensa ana da mienu ana 1 week kra the transit visas allow that if you can. But then, no, please inquire first. Men caught fiti precope na unko ticket na unim you're in and out of it. Miss Remo, more inquire. Say, you can say travel agent in soon trauma wa. Bisanimu ye pa na ansana with your ticket, no. And sometimes travel agents, no, whilst me personally, I don't recommend them a lot. They say, say BBC airport now, they are not able to help you to your satisfaction. This is based on my personal experience. Maybe one and two, there, you can go ahead. But me personal experience, no. The travel agents I used, they were not able to support me. Me problems, airport borders, no. For my me ticket in the home or mine to be and support me. I may name me say to you £1,000 to be able to get the next flight at the Beko. But when you book direct with the flight now, one can book director or honor the me 100% a GD say or more to me wow. Kwan bi so, especially when you are running late and I say no show ni sa ni no count you can say flight we plane for no or to me wow in a way. And me personal experience, I want to share that with you. Mututo kwan around this time, no. Maybe you don't know. It could be helpful. Now we're taking it further. And you know, your commercial break quickly, just 2, 3, 3, 4 seconds. Pay your best number back. Stay tuned.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specialising in a range of legal services. Welcome to BWF Solicitors, a trusted and experienced law firm specialising in immigration and nationality, appeals and judicial review, dispute resolution, family and matrimonial, and other family law disputes with international context. These include matters such as private child arrangement orders, contested and uncontested divorce, non-molestation for domestic violence, and financial remedy. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you at such a difficult time. Our advice is delivered in a confidential and sensitive manner. Meet Bernard Owusu, our esteemed senior partner, with over 32 years of experience and known for his expertise and dedication to serving our clients and the community. BWF Solicitors stands for integrity, respect, excellence, teamwork, diversity, inclusion, and service to the community. We provide tailored assistance specific to your case. At BWF Solicitors, every day is filled with dedication, creativity, and a commitment to finding the best solutions for our clients. Our team at BWF Solicitors is ready to assist you with all your legal needs. You can find us at the 4th floor, Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road, Seven Sisters, London, N15 4NP. Our main office line is 0208 493 7340 or our emergency line is 07712 761 884.
Yo, for welcome back to the program. Say, I feel now what journey, yeah. BWF Solicitors Legal Hour so and our share media manity me just a baby no you are enjoying the program now. Yes, I'm back now. What are we discussing or what education are we giving out today? A fee waiver supporting document. What does the guardian say? And no na my resource person and me very beautiful woman Helena Asma no and all church and what church yeah like we in the classroom and I'm loving it. Wacheche ya bidu baby. We got frozen by the technical team, no, but we are back. Ain't now our journey and chibia you do baby, but me did say you are getting it. Na sisi no say bani say kwa application na you need to have a fee waiver before you do the application. Na Mr. Enidimo we ebeboa we to stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Stick with us. Na education ni we I'll pick just one like I will just ask one question pe na fe na yakɔ yɛnim nti lawyer Helena Asma Pacho over to me a continue.
My medasi. Your technical team on your inquiry was not when you're naba. Inti ye what you're ending do. And before I call na ye can BB about fee waiver. One applicant no will rely on a third party for support. Yes, your fee waivers be brain. That is, I mean, the situation. They are being supported by a family member, a friend, a relative, and so on and so forth. It's not make sure that one they are being supported by a third party. No, aya requirement 3B or ho the show me answer decision maker no or make a decision there or the fee waiver no or background to fee waiver no and now or refuse to fee waiver no. Na ya can first one no one say me read the door. Na yes or no na yes a close family member relationship. Yes, the relationship applicant and na nipa ko na supporting financially no they have. Ya can be there. Say nipa ko na support applicant no or your close family member. Ebi a ɔyɛ ne spouse, ne partner, ne ba panyin, ne maame, ne papa, anaadɛ anybody a wa assume parental responsibility for nipa koro no, or dɛ yɛnya nipa koro no nso ne bank statement, sɛ nipa koro no yɛ adwuma a yɛnya ne pay slip, ne nyinaa na yɛdze ka application ne ho. Sɛ nipa koro no nso no support no ɔba in a form of accommodation na nneɛma, ɔdɔ ɔdze ne tenancy agreement, council tax payment bills na and the utility bills na or the support application. Now you're based on relationship now. You will be there your friend reasonableness or there case worker no and a decision maker no or there or you're reasonable there or better there nimpakona or support applicant no on chia applicant ne application fee. Man yesha be there parent application. Application fee nankotin is about £1,004. So yes, share IHS corresponding IHS now. And also about 2,500 plus into say yes, you come ha. Nimpa hin no benya £4,000. Now as I support the family member be that would na faka application. I then poko no scapan, then poko no scapan pa wa mpako no babre answer we nya dem mboa no or they free whoever they are relying on financially. The next thing all the decision maker no no the level of support and now the level of financial support applicants no orinya or they fini mpako na all born no guidance no say applicant no born orinya no or minimal supporter. Where minimal means, oh, ebia mo 1 bedroom bi, spare bedroom bi na meza ma nyimpa koro no. Another me ma nyimpa koro no eziban. Another ebia me share na mo ma £20, ana mo ma ne £10 bi. Ana moto nyimpa koro no wo ba another bibi da minti moto nyoma mezeboa ho na. Ono na ye friend no minimal financial support. On Obendam, sir, yes, we will need the person's document, but on the bottom ya church mu ma we de oh mbwa na ofi nipa ko no hoba no ayambwa kitikiti bi me spare room oda ho still mutual bills and mutual bills then is oda ho kwa nipa ko ni de ma on say hwe ana eziban so ze obeka atra komera na wa say inti oyeden on say hwe inti da me nyama no ye minimal inti aban nyoma nkita me ma nyipako entu enjina do na enka dada meza muntia nyipako no na application fee yawa 4,000 na another more no muntia inte ho no nso reasonableness no obem before aban betum ababa kwa baka cha de kono nyipako na o the minimal support no ontie no obahwe de oye reasonable de nyipako mama £20 mama ne £10 that still make a change in pakone there ontia applicant no ne application fee. Na no so as a document and not wo document na ɔno nso no document yɛdze aka ho na yɛakyerɛkyerɛ mu dɛ abanhwɛ nnipakuo no account na mpo ebi £100 bi na ɔdam anaa 10,000 £1,000 bi na ɔdam na ɔbɛyɛ dɛn na nnipakuo no wɔatua na wɔn nsa aka wo fee waiver. The third and the last thing na wɔbɛhwɛ ne the length of the support no was ama for how long. Ebi a nnipakuo na started there airborne and bɛyɛ 6 months ani. Yes, as a wo document ebotum ɛdze aka ho. But aya ahade no emphasis no wɔ wɔn a wɔaboa obi wɔakyɛr. Ebi a nnipakuo no wɔabɛtena wo fie for bɛyɛ 2 years. Ɛngye ne dan rent, ɛngye ne hwee. Aba no botum aka dɛ na sɛ agye nnipakuo yi atena wo nkyɛn for 2 years dza ɛna etua because 2 years yi sɛ otua rent abɔ mpo a ɛsɛ anka wɔyɛ a ɛnya sika no ɛwɔ America na nti aya the length of the support no nso or play a lot of role in the decision of the fee waiver application. Sɛ maba abɛtena wo nkyɛn for bɛyɛ 2 months bi anaa agye me atena wo nkyɛn 2 months 3 months 6 months bi a ɔnyɛ hwee. But aya problem ne firi hɔ na wɔatena obi ne nkyɛn for more than 6 months wokɔ no ɔno na aya ntwintwanso bi bɔ mu kakra but ne nyinaa no wɔfrɛ no ɛbɛhu lawyers de ɔbɛhu how best a ɔbɛboa ma wɔn nsa aka wo fee waiver no. Na me emphasize wɔ do bio mu dɛ in this third point no nso reasonableness no ɔwɔ hɔ. Yes, maagye nnipakuo no atena me nkyɛn 2 years, maagye nnipakuo no atena me nkyɛn 1 year, but ɔyɛ reasonable dɛ motua nnipakuo no application fee a no nso wo document na adze ba yɛdze bɛka ho na yɛa explain akyerɛ aba no dɛ papayɛ na ayɛ na ɔnyɛ dɛ na wo papayɛ nti san bɔ kaw a ɛnkotum etua no kaw. Na the last thing a mepɛ dɛ me touch on yɛ wɔn a wɔreyɛ fee waiver a wɔwɔ mmɔframma. Sɛ yɛ fee waiver na ɛwɔ abɔfraba a yɛwɔ biribi a yɛfrɛ no Section 55 of the Border Act. Ɔno ne the best interest of the child. Sɛ ɛyɛ fee waiver decision maker no another case worker no ɔdɔ ɔhwehwɛ mu ɔno says wo document baba ɛbɛkyerɛ dɛ ebia enya sika o ɛyɛ adwuma enya sika but the end of the day sika no enya no dodo na ɛdze hwɛ wo ba no anaa because of wo ba no welfare no nti sɛ etua them application fee no na ne associated IHS na ahokyere baba wo do ɔmba wankoten wo do ahokyere no ebi bɛka wo ba no nso ɔba ndɛm a ɛde wo document ɔdze ba ɔkyerɛ dɛ at the end of the month no this is how much I spend wɔ wo ba no do anaa dɛ wo ba no ne school kɔ ne edzizim ne ntarhyɛm etum ɛkyerɛ yɛn dɛ at the end of the month no anaa in a week this is how much you are spending on the child. Na yɛdze hwɛ sika ɔba wo nsam na yɛhu dɛ ɔyɛ ampa sika ɔba wo nsam na wo expenses a ɔkɔ out no especially the expenses on abɔfra no ɔwɔ soro a yɛbɛtum egyina the best interest of the child no do ama decision maker no wa grant wo fee waiver no. Nti mekeka wei nyinaa ma America anye dɛ fee waiver no dze ɔyɛ adze a ɔwɔ hɔ ɔyɛ adze a aban ɔdze bɔ nkɔfo a wɔntua wɔn human right applications but ansa na aban dze fee waiver no ɔdze bɔ ma ɔno ɔwɔ dɛ etum na meet certain requirement ɛna requirement no financial ɛna ɔyɛ very important ɛwɔ mu because fee waiver no basically ɛka kyerɛ aban dɛ sika no dze muntum ntua nti aban so masen meda ase.
Manso meda ase. Baby I me down now I me ɔha mo nso kakra ne dɛ obere boa wo na ɔyɛ ne dɛdɛ ɔreboa wo na afide aban se ɔmfa ne biribi ambrɛm na ɔhwehwɛ mu. Ɔyɛ ana nkrɔfo na wama wase. Wayɛ basa dɛ ɔyɛ. but that is what the government guardians or policy is saying. Say ebo bida, you have to submit your document, your bank statement, and na Helena on there damaging oya nkrofo pi wo pede wo bo but won pede wo de won ho nyama nyama bekọ akọkyere embia na yes our capacity to help you but ontumi ntua dam 4,000 on farm. I mean, for what reason? And now, abada benda na betia na dam 4,000. Obe how again?
Yeah.
And obe pede yes, obe support to, but ne ono so ni bank statement. Sika wom na obru dam 4,000. Enti na chede home office worker de oh. So on no support to na ono no na ni bank statement sika dam demuza. No nchi aka wo ma we. Oho na afi ihu me ye ho because you are not in the position there pede chia bibi dam edman.
Yeah.
Enti ono the make minimal support na ɔhɔ na mpɛ dɛ mese mepɛ dɛ mehu ne yie kakra
Okay.
yɛbɛkɔn no na afei yɛakɔyɛ nyim na yɛde dwumadi no abɛwieɛ minimum support sɛ obi
Okay.
de ne ɛyi a ɔdɛ ɔtwerɛ wo friend dɛ letter anaa ɔdɛ ɔtwerɛ biribi ka ho dɛ ampa me bank statement sika dem dei na ɔwɔ mu however mentum mfa support because sika no wɔ adze a ɔkɔ akɔyɛ na ɔwɔ mu dɛ wabɛtena me nkyɛn menhyɛ da ma ne sika biara ma ɔyɛ a ne dɛ meyɛ edziban a na maama edziban no adɔɔso kakra na maama ne bi edi sɛ metɔ atare a na mehwɛ dɛ oh matɔ t-shirt na maayɛ me shopping maakɔtɔ m'atare t-shirt mɛka dɛ okay ɔwɔ me nkyɛn ebi ɔno nso bɛhyɛ mentɔ koro na memfa nkyɛn ɔnsɛ adze anaa mpo dɛ ɔso ɔrekɔ beebi onyi transport maabɔ mmɔdzen bosome wotua meka no maatɔ bus pass na wɔtwe bi dze ama no dɛ ɔmfa nanto na ɔmfa hwehwɛ adwuma a na metumi twerɛtwerɛ dam nyamanyama nyinaa still a wɔbɛka dɛ sika dam account me nti no mentua akaw anaa dɛ abade na ɔdɛ meyɛ.
Okay. Enti motinye there, oba ne fee waiver na azena or discretionary kaka. Nti
Okay.
even though a catcher ban there and na decision maker ne there, one true no on farm no one so there we use discretion as I them nim never
Yes.
say but yeah
Eh,
ta say
eh,
aha. Enti enyama three na mobile boy no.
mhm.
Yes, no incompleteness or
Okay.
completedness. Nti
Okay.
yɛbɛhwɛ the nature of relationship. Now
Okay.
wasan wahwɛ the level or the level of the support. Ansa
What?
wahwɛ the length of the support. Nti ɔyɛ adze a ɔda wɔhwɛ ebaasa ne nyinaa wɔdze bom.
Mama ntwerɛ hɔ no relationship in a level of support. Ne
The
nyinaa yɛ
level
level of support.
in
Nti relationship na
the
abade.
nature of relationship.
The
Are you
nature.
related to the applicant?
Okay.
Yes. And then have close family members. Na then and now one oh a duty of care be another their him parental capacity no. Obem. One na say yes no ma ye will be their friend established duty of care. Honest the young says yeah. But
Okay. Yeah.
simply it means that automatically you have some responsibility towards
That person.
that person exactly
Okay.
into obahwɛ the nneɛma no first answer ewia waba the level of support no
Uh-huh.
nti ebia support yi dɛm a
Mhm.
wɔreka na nipa ko no maata atare maama no bi yes
Yes.
mowɔ 4,000 bi wɔ my account no mu nti ma
Okay.
ɔbɛyɛ nye dɛ ɔdze letter ɔdze bɔto do na waka dɛ ampa dɛ dɛm sika yi wɔ my account no mu
Uh-huh.
but saa mo nso medze dɛm sika yi medze boa nipa ko no ha mo nso mo ho bɛkyerɛ
Oh, betcha. Okay.
exactly. I'm also more better because
Mhm.
I'm also at the end of the month, you know, my expenses ni
Okay.
atasa. No, no,
Yes.
so the ne bills na ze oza
Ano
account.
bɛka ho. Okay.
Aya
Nti
ye
ɔhɔ
share
na
bi
ma
no.
mebisan. Ɔhɔ na mebisan dɛ nti in submitting those documents no ɔdɛ ɔtwerɛ letter de ka ho na explain.
Nyo, about your letter
Aha.
oza account ho da ampa them support applicant no. But
Okay.
me ni financial capacity no the
To pay.
motia. Na sa maka cho the mini financial capacity no to member back. Na mbeka nchem de muntia.
Oh.
Marriage na mamfa ma na his no yes.
Oh, no na as in. Na
Atata.
mengyina me do
Aha.
so nka dɛ mewɔ hɔ mɛ support ne nti sɛ men support no ne refuse nipa no. Sɛ wɔntumi nyɛ dam nso.
Oh, on American, and at the end of the day, and it is about how much you're able to convince them.
Them,
A
okay.
ebinom
Okay.
so higher, ebinom so high. Applicant na nkasa ehwe bank statement. On the sika kesa ne name.
No, babe.
Abandam so what to my culture there, you are intentionally disposing wealth just so that ever qualify for application.
Ah,
Atasa. Intana nyoma bebre wo wankasa wo bank statement no do
hey.
look good. Na no honkeka ho. Nti.
Eyi na ọ dị yɛ ahwɛ yie. Na obi
Mhm.
nso bisa dɛ, maa submit mewɔ maybe mewɔ about 3 or 4 bank account. Nti na ɛkoro de sika no nhyɛ da nkɔ no papa. Bɛɛkoro deɛ ɔhɔ de bi a menya big lump sum money bi na mede fefaafa hɔ. Nti maa submit ɛkoro no a ehwɛ a atadwe hwee nyim. Ɔno mede kɔ a wɔbɛyɛ wɔn due diligence wɔahwehwɛ nyama mu dɛ afei etwa ator. Ɛwɔ bank statement about 3 or 4 nti anti na ɛmfa ne nyinara mba na ɛde koro pass nyim da o sika nyim na ɛde ɔno aba. Are they going to do that another we need
Oh.
them time?
No corner na aka no dama pepepe. Oh there sometimes the be show be about our account by 5
Uh-huh.
ebi asike enyim that is fine but say a fee waiver na e ka cha aba no de enyiska into ahwe mo abasam no besi aban bo hwehwe wo nyamam nti na
Uh-huh.
obaka cha de or de edi ehwe application form no da every bank statement every bank account will be or they declare account number na
Uh-huh.
ayɛ binom wɔyɛ funny kakra wɔba wɔ account bɛyɛ fine no aka dɛ oh lawyer ma account yɛ two
Uh-huh.
yɛdze yɛbɛsubmit sɛ hɛn dze yɛnyim nti yɛbɛsubmit fee waiver no
Uh-huh.
then they'll write back to you bɛka kyerɛ dɛ yɛnyim dɛ ɛwɔ account wɔ day with account number day another
Eh,
yɛahwɛ wɔ account no mu mpo yɛhu transactions of this and that nti aban no dze ebi a awɔbɛfili dɛ wɔbɛbu wɔn enyi egu nneɛma bi do but aban no sika na ɛregye
that
taxpayers money and everything so they have to do the due diligence nti sɛ ɛwɔ account 4 a ɔde declare account 4 ne nyinaa na
yeah.
annotate account 4 ne nyinaa if it is necessary to do so account
Uh,
1 that is fine 3 that is fine but any account you've ever held here in the UK obi betumi aka dɛ oh lawyer na account no boy but may close or them in evidence
Rebecca the
yɛhu
facao.
dɛ a close account nti ɔno nso fa ka ho na
Uh,
yɛmfa ma wɔn.
yo, yati. Thank you very much. Mama baso nyina nyame nhyira mo. Eh, obi na obi bisa universal credit no ho asɛm bi but enyim bibi in yɛnhwɛ ɔsɛ what impact does a family on universal credit impact on the application. There, okay, my pattern there. MB na a application na a fee waiver na that universal credit do. On the universal credit for ne day. Wa calculate one no one done one and so wa calculate bibia papa na ode ma obosume entin ska ode ma one. They expect there. So in the first na ode ma one by 31st na ska na edi ni nyina ma asa. Entin inya savings mpom free. Nti obisa dɛ sɛ wɔ universal credit do a ebetum wɔn nso ayɛ fee waiver because sika ne de nya every month minim dɛ universal credit ebi mu nya 1,000 2,000 3,000 4 up to 1,008 or more ebi mu nya ebi mu wɔn household income na universal credit fo wɔn ma wɔn sika nti egyi that universal credit na betum ayɛ fee waiver anaa ɔno de ɔyɛ sika kɛseɛ ɔba nti ɔdɛ iyi bi na edi kyi aka o.
Okay, medase manye. Nti say ɛgye universal credit another I want a applicant but wo partner na ɔgye universal credit na still ebotum ayɛ fee waiver no.
Fee waiver,
Sɛ
okay.
fill a form na yɛbɛdeclare dɛm nneɛma no nyinaa amount a ɛgye from universal credit na adze no nyinaa yɛbɛdeclare ne nyinaa wɔ do. On the universal credit na yɛ ɔba dɛm ɛkɛn no wɔn rent na wɔn nneɛma nyinaa hyɛ. Nti
Woyi
ɔba no dɛm a rent side no yɛbɔtwerɛ ahyɛ hɔ amount a ɔkɔ for rent amount from that money na spend on ways zim na nneɛma no nyinaa yɛbɔtwerɛ ne nyinaa yɛdze ahyɛ hɔ na decision maker no wɔn make decision obviously sɛ ɛregye universal credit a kyerɛ dɛ ahokyere na nneɛma kakra bi wɔ hɔ a the government is trying to help you meet an essential need but dɛm a mekae no sɛ yɛkɔhwɛ mu na sɛ yɛhu dɛ sika no a wɔdze ma wo no ɛbɔɔboa no na ɛdze akɔ holidays a ɔno dze yɛnhyɛ daa yɛnya a favorable outcome for it.
Oye, in the yati del na yehu. Nti wana warrior. If now somebody is planning to get a fee waiver na or share there the document na this is the time. Say na ati education na shisha wunyama ye. You can do it within 6 months. Better shisha wunyama na finyimpa no obobo no nso. We hu kwan a obofado no aye. We say good morning Auntie T and lawyer. Please, is it compulsory to add my bank statement if a friend is living with me and she wants to do fee waiver and apply for? No, yeah, can do compulsory. So I want to support that. But now no supporting that, you don't have to send your bank statement. But if you are claiming you support the person, she's living with you from the beginning of the education, lawyer Helena Hasma Waka there. Yes, you submit your bank statement in support of that. You can't hide from the home office anymore unless but then say bank statement like she explained bank statements kaporubi demoi you can still put supporting notes that can not to explain why even though you have that kind of money you still will not be able or not in that position to support or to pay for her or his application. It's there. Ana Helena menya adze se ma ayɛ adze wɔ hɔ.
Ayɛ adze paa but ehu dɛ adze kɔmpɛ dɛ medze ka ho nye dɛ ehu dɛ human beings na yɛnye wɔn deal no na
That's it.
afei nso so obi boa wo a ɔyɛ gratuitous act nipa koro no
Exactly.
ɔboa wo kɛkɛ atasa nti even though a guidance no ɔreka nneɛma bi no at the end of the day obi botu ɔno na wɔabisa no ɔyɛ compulsory a guidance no se fabra bebehyia obi sɛ ɔbɔ obi a ɔbɛka dɛ mboa kɛkɛ na mɔbɔ but me
Yeah.
document no se mamfa
Make
nka hɔ aba ndɛm a awobra BWF na bohu yɛ yɛn lawyers no yɛbɔhwɛ w'asɛm no na yɛgya ama wo
yeah.
pɛpɛɛpɛ na
Yeah.
yɛakyerɛw how a still yɛbɛtum yɛayɛ wɔ application no but mmom nipa koro no ɔyɛ very important wamfa ne bank statement na nka ho mpa ɔwɔ dɛ ɔtum ɔtwerɛ letters ɔdze ka ho na bank statement side no ɛba yɛbɔbɔ wɔ dɛm aspect no.
What's be mo na fe me ho akyere me dey. Na obiri bi sa dey yamfa just this one then we will come to a close. Also it's hi why fee waiver application when producer Pacho Fatu board no so mami why na we check kakra de mami. Or see, hi, why fee waiver application when approved take long to decide to main application? Is it because of fee waiver? This is a big issue. I know someone whose application is pending for about 2 years now, but nothing has decided. Oh, so oh boy, bisa say your fee waiver application now. Oh, the your application I take it long. And like I don't know how far it's true. Obia every application biana and the homes ain't meaning betima cheche mu dam naughty another dam naughty.
Okay, nti first of all no fee waiver application nankasa ɛyɛ a either kɔ bi hɔ no ɛrekɔ stressful sika anaa ɛrekɔ pɛ ne kyɛw dɛ ɔmboa nipa koro
Uh-huh.
no ɛda a wobɛyɛ ready no na ɔde bɛma first of all ɛyɛ fee waiver na sometimes otum ba ntɛm sometimes nso otum ɔkyɛr but ɔba no main applications na ɔnyɛ because ayɛ fee waiver no nti na wama wɔ application wakyɛr ɔkyerɛ yɛ
Exactly.
atasa aha
Yeah.
ebi a backlog bi wɔ home office a applications bebree go on though they are trying to deal with the backlog ebi nso a your issue no is quite complex nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ ɔdɛ decision maker no ɔhwehwɛ mu yie na adze ansa wetum wɔ approval wɔ application no so usually it's really not because of the fee waiver.
Right. Yo.
Yeah.
Inti no boy, and your fee waiver nintira why? Application no bibi na kite mu wɔ home office inti no enche bi obeje mu na unsaka o application. Why? 2 years there a dose. But ma wo lawyer nso oye ma wo no. Mo nchesi ma why? Na yehu because 2 years dey. Menim say bi mu de check sa but 2 years there ko eni mo akama. So you can do something about it by inquiring from them why it has taken this long. And so upon that note, no BBC requested the number to call, but I think we gave ourselves just about 45 minutes for this program today due to one or two reasons. And to Memma Helena, Madam Helena Akwenyembium, to summarize all that we've said in the English version within just about 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Na yemfa no as a cliffhanger, Emma, yeah, neighboring countries anaasɛ ɔmo a ɔmo nka yɛn kurom kasa anaasɛ yɛ ɔmo a ɔmo nte twi kasa no na ɔmo nso ɔmo anya ɛho mfasoɔ nti no over to you Helena, if you can summarize the whole education just within 2 minutes, that would be great na yɛn share why.
Okay, thank you very much, Manye. So our topic for today was fee waiver supporting document. What does the guidance say? We started off by understanding what fee waiver is. We basically said that a fee waiver application is a means of you asking or requesting from the government to waive off the application fee and its associated IHS or immigration health charge fee. Now, we said that when it comes to eligibility for fee waiver, people who would like to proceed to submit an application under human rights applications are those who are eligible to apply for fee waiver. We looked at the various types of human rights applications. We said they included anyone who wants permission to remain or permission to remain under the 5-year parent route, 5-year spousal route, 10-year parent route, 10-year spousal route, or under private life by virtue of they living here for a very long time. We went further to look at what happens when the decision maker is assessing the fee waiver request. The emphasis was placed on financial requirement because fee waiver is you basically telling the government that you cannot afford the application fee, so it should be waived off. You need to be able to demonstrate to the government that you do not have the financial capacity. Now, how do we do that? We looked at two categories of people. We have people who are working, whether being in employment, self-employed, or whatever, but then are still unable to pay for the application fees. Sometimes you may be working, however, whatever amount comes into your hands at the end of the month will not be adequate to help you finance your application. Maybe you earn just a little above the minimum income range. So at the end of the month, when you take out your expenses on essential items, you take out your expenses on essential items, you will not, or you don't have enough savings to be able to afford the application fee. We said if you are in that category, then we'll be looking at documents such as your pay slips, your bank statement. The pay slips has to be for 6 months. Your bank statement also has to be for 6 months. Would also need accommodation, or let's say your rent, evidence of how much you pay for accommodation. You also need evidence of how much you spend on your utilities. Now, if you fall in the category whereby for you have no source of income other than financial assistance from friends, families, or other third party, then it wouldn't only be your document, but then you need a document of whoever is assisting you. That is, if the person is an individual and not an organization. Now, in considering who qualifies for fee waiver when being assisted by a third party, there are 3 things that the caseworker will look at. Firstly, they will have to look at the nature of relationship. We placed emphasis on the close family relationship. Close family relationship here includes the partner, the spouse, the parent, or an adult child of the applicant. Now, if that person, then after looking at the nature of the relationship, we said there's something called an established duty of care, which means automatically these people owe some form of responsibility towards the applicant. However, because they owe some form of responsibility towards the applicant doesn't necessarily mean that it is reasonable for the decision maker or for government to require those third parties to pay their application fees. The next thing the decision maker would look at is the level of financial support. Is the financial support minimal or is it somewhat outrageous? If you're a third party supporting someone only by means of accommodation in perhaps your spare room or in your living room, or just giving the person food, one-off gift in the form of cash and whatnot, yes, you would be required, the guidance requires you to support the person's application with your bank statement, and then also a supporting letter to explain the level of support you give out to the person. The element of reasonableness comes to play in this regard as well. The decision maker, the caseworker, will have to look at whether it is reasonable by virtue of the level of support you are giving the person to be required to pay the person's application fee and the associated IHS fee. The last thing we looked at was the length of the support. We said it could be that you are being supported for a year, less than a year. If that is the case, there's not really much of an issue. But usually, if it goes beyond the 6-month period, then there's the supporting person or the third party who is offering you the support will now have to also explain or give you a letter to explain why they've been able to support you for that long. However, they won't be able to pay for your application fee. Lastly, we touched on the best interest of a child, that is the Section 55 Borders Act. We said if you are an applicant and then you have a child, but then by virtue of your application, the welfare of your child will be compromised, then you can do the fee waiver application as well. What do we mean by this? You basically have to demonstrate to the caseworker that if you pay the application fee and the IHS fees, it would compromise on the welfare, maybe the essential needs of your children or your child, which includes food, clothing, shelter, amongst others for your child. Also, we said that if you are the applicant and in receipt of benefit, whether tax benefit or welfare benefit, or your partner is in receipt of those benefits, and then you end up spending the money that comes to you luxuriously, then the decision maker or the caseworker, according to the guidance, will be required to include that money that comes to the household as part of income for the household. However, if those specific money that comes to the household are used for the specific reasons why they are given to you by the government, then the caseworker does not have to include that in the decision making of your application. Hence, you may not need to provide evidence for it. So yes, you need 6-month bank statement. Any amount that is 250 and above needs to be explained. In legal terms, we say annotated. It needs to be well explained. We need a 6-month bank statement. We need 6-month pay slips. We will need proof of accommodation, and then we will need proof of expenditure. Thank you very much, and I hope this helps us all.
Definitely it helps. And you bet click here as a cliffhanger na yediama ye friends and neighbors na omonti nkromu kasa no. Nti upon that note no ye be de dwumedie no bebe wiye na mebo monkaye ebiom se nyame adoma the community and the law no ebeba so ochina nyame adoma oreku frempon ya yenua be ma obegine mu akotene na ye de dwumedie no abremo. Now, BWF Solicitors, when it comes to them, I mean, so 99.99999% success rate or more is our track record. No, so Bibia ehia ewo emremu a bomodia na kodan omo na omo betumi ahwe. Eno ase obefre se bebia opese okọ anase untumi nkwambia na we chichi. Can first of all call them. From one, they can book you a telephone consultation. And now say you betro and a video consultation. Na ye nu akasa na waka wama ne nyina de atrom. Say ba ne say mbia nsam ne bia okeka no. Ehia say ye ka ne telephone so ana say ehia say ye ka ne video so a. Na no mama oda and na that day na o de akọ omo asoeye wo koye we book appointment nti no koye a wo nkonkotena ase kra na lawyer crowd ni book appointment no ahwe kama menua eya na ensuro ene opade papa bia ne board na chese wonim se obi gina wechi what chita techi taadefo a unsuro uku enuma unsuro enti for application no cost you mo they have all the means now betumi ejina so no mo dia support o eno ase obekwa ka wasem e de atro mo no mo agi atum se ampa wasem de ebu nanso achia nanso embu ye nti se na etie bia ye betene no ama na abegina ho no omeye e de amount trust them omo 100% trusted solicitors are betumi aboa enti no upon that no me de medwumedin bebe wie ne mema mo nyina sorry say ye wie ntam few things apop up we had to go enti no madam ase next week same time same place ebe say shia na say ebe kono Helena mpacho o bibia obetumi aka e de atonkra e de amaitiefo ansa na yakwana
Yes. Yeah, they tell for Nina, say you don't accident then so what to me, overboy and my jumezi, wakodo, pepe, na men encourage obia there. I will be our legal issue, be a BWF is it. Your lawyers, yen papa knows ye name Mr. Owusu, dodo na our friend or Uncle Ben, or your nimzi fo, or you'll be an uncle, why should dozen nimzi, oza bon, oza man, atasa. Nti ọbandaba nsa so wo case mu nkoten za nkunyim baba nti message obi bia de enya any immigration issue family business banabo huyen na yebotum ya abo na manye inde messa akonya pa if wo ho if yem viewers ena titu mo boss Mr. Owusu na me gina fidi wakanden this
if it did
medium, exactly, to
yeah
wish my mother a happy 60th birthday. And then my mom
oh
60th birthday. And then I
happy
just want to wish her happy birthday. Let her know that I love her so much. Everybody
that's
loves her so much. The whole family loves her. And most especially, she should look at how far God has brought us, how far God has brought me, and thank God for whom God has made her. Thank you very much.
yo but your friend and then no if you don't
Oh,
mind Mrs. Tasmana
Mrs. Adelaide
I
Sechua Asma. Yes.
oh Auntie Adelaide nyamen show on some
Amen.
pum on my
Amen.
more age grace age with grace na o age on my yare biara o bi o yim fro ho as you are
Amen.
age momfa yare banka ho ma wa hoden on shra na one from blessed ma amanse nyina wo hu
Amen.
a wo hu the glory of God upon your life nti
Amen.
ahoden na apomuden na yesre nyankopon no mfa ma wo ai nti happy
Amen.
birthday manyeti me shout that commercial nti shower so mama happy birthday present nti nyame nka ho. Hi, yo, Helena, thank you so much. And thank you, Professor, producer. I thank you for steering the program for us. It's if one I from say, Hana did you mediano, a baby, and Yamenka Obi Bia, next week, same time, same place. Never say she be na, you did you mediana asamba marquine. Have a lovely weekend and stay blessed. Mediani Magneti. Adios. Salute.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specialising in a range of legal services. Welcome to BWF Solicitors, a trusted and experienced law firm specialising in immigration and nationality, appeals and judicial review, dispute resolution, family and matrimonial, and other family law disputes with international context. These include matters such as private child arrangement orders, contested and uncontested divorce, non-molestation for domestic violence, and financial remedy. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you at such a difficult time. Our advice is delivered in a confidential and sensitive manner. Meet Bernard Owusu, our esteemed senior partner. With over 32 years of experience and known for his expertise and dedication to serving our clients and the community. BWF Solicitors stands for integrity, respect, excellence, teamwork, diversity, inclusion, and service to the community. We provide tailored assistance specific to your case. At BWF Solicitors, every day is filled with dedication, creativity, and a commitment to finding the best solutions for our clients. Our team at BWF Solicitors is ready to assist you with all your legal needs. You can find us at the 4th floor, Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road, Seven Sisters, London, N15 4NP. Our main office line is 0208 493 7340, or our emergency line is 07712 761 884.